11 plus 14, 25.
25 damage is
Plus
well
14.
above.
Jeez.
A bodge!
I can do more damage than you.
My grandfather's hammer!
Shattered.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Just
I feel like we should collect resources. I think we're going to be down here for a while. In the story world right now, I don't think we'd be desperate enough to try and like start talking about cutting up these monsters.
Not yet.
And I'm going to cook as well. I'll cook something else.
And sorry, how do you remove stress by eating?
by eating.
Yeah.
Hit points, stress, and hope are all eating.
I need to eat.
Hello, and welcome to Daggerheart Azerim. You need to eat
Well,
some. You
I'm
eat some of
gonna
his
cook.
berries.
So
we'll do the crafting first.
cool.
All right. So I don't think anybody needs to help you with this crafting. So we're just going to
don't think
jump
he'd
to the
let us.
crafting roll. He wouldn't let us. So you can roll a strength check or a finesse check of your choice. If you have the book on crafting tips, which is one of the ones you took, right?
The what's right?
Yes.
So cook a
Crafting
frying
tips.
pan crafting book.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. You can use this to re-roll one of the dice if you want, and use
Okay.
either roll. And then we calculate.
I should do it.
The
Is it
items.
it's a 2d12?
Yep, 2d12.
I would
maybe-
suggest re-rolling that one.
I'd suggest
What
roll that.
do I need to be?
For a spoon, it will be relatively low, but that's currently rolling a with fear, so you might want to re-roll either one of them to.
We're going to reroll
Definitely re-roll that
the
one.
yeah, 100%.
Just for a better roll, really, if anything.
That's so again.
Cool.
Nice.
You get one both times. Cool.
Both times.
So 11 plus your modifier from your finesse or your strength is fine. So that is a success, but it's a success with fear. So the item
So you make
rating.
a scary spoon.
The item rating will gain a +1 from this because of success with fear. Experience modifier. If you want to mark a stress, you can add your crafting and add another 2 to the
Oh,
rating.
yeah? What would that do to the spoon?
It would give it an extra 2 rating.
Yeah, all right, I'll take a stress
Cool.
to
Extra
add
stress. So you've got a 3 rating.
Plus
better
3 spoon.
Hang, get back. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Equipment modifier.
Don't worry,
do you have any
Budge is just a spoon.
You haven't crafted any particular tools, but I will say that your hammer is counting, so you get a +1 from that. But if you wanted to then craft crafting tools to help out in future, you'd also get bonuses there.
Okay.
And then you choose which things you were doing, which was wood, just the one wood presumably, wood, glue, and fibre.
I don't know. What?
woods.
Yeah.
However much
You're
you
making
put
it up,
into
mate.
Okay, in my mind, it's a spoon. It's a piece of wood. That's it.
All right, so
it is. Makes sense.
single wood.
And I've kind of just whiffled it.
Single wood. All right. 8. Nice. Maxed out the quality on it.
Oh,
So
I see.
4 plus
Okay.
8, 12. So this item rating on this spoon has a 12 rating, which means it can be used 12 times before it breaks.
Not that I want to
Yeah.
f*** us over, but you got a fear from rolling the
Oh yes, thank you very much.
Obviously you didn't want to fuck us over.
All right, so you've used up one of your wood from your non-perishables, but you now have a spoon. Mark that on, and you can then add that on your cooking checks.
Can I go straight into just get my turn done? Just go repair armor.
And you're now repairing armor, which is 1d4 plus 2. So just roll a d4.
Oh, thanks, man. This is huge for me.
1, 2 plus
So you
2.
mark off 2. So clear off 2 of your armor slots. 4
was
of your
it?
armor slots.
4.
Was it-
Yeah, someone's got. I'm back. My armor's back, baby.
Was it 1d4 plus 2? So it's 2 plus 2?
Yep. So 4 armor slots cleared.
Oh, so you're all good.
Nice.
I'm all good now.
So you crafted a wooden spoon for him, or a set of wooden
And I'm
spoons.
now cooking.
And you're now cooking. All right, cooking check for Greg, and then we'll do one for Baradoon and the berries as well.
So check first.
So wait.
What are you cooking?
First, you now. So the steps of cooking are recipe. The group decides based on your available ingredients what you're going to try and make.
Garlic. Sorry.
What do you mean? Are you just going to mash some garlic for
What else? Do you want something else in there?
Do like
Yeah.
some roast garlic veggies.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try the garlic veggie thing. So I'll put some potatoes in there.
You're gonna
If this tastes
your garlic.
bad, it's on
You're going to
you.
use potatoes,
Yep. And I'm going to do some
Carrots and
carrots
lettuce?
as well. Yeah.
carrots, and lettuce.
Not
Maybe
lettuce,
maybe
lettuce,
chuck
lettuce. We'll see.
chuck a little bit of apple in there.
Oh yeah, get a little sweet taste.
Okay.
Get a little
I'll take
sweet
an
taste.
apple.
Apple, carrot, and potato. I think that'd be quite nice.
Would be quite nice.
Garlic, carrots, potatoes.
You're getting the umami from the garlic
Alright.
and a little bit of sweetness from the apple.
Yeah, exactly. And anyone bring any salt and pepper? No one.
What's Rob said? I think.
There,
be
not yet. You don't. But
If we
there
harvest
is
salt
there
later,
is
yeah.
some. Yeah, there is. Rolls.
Be good
Each one,
for,
you decide who's going to be. Is anybody helping you with the cooking? Is anybody doing like sous chef stuff? You're already doing your own thing.
Yes,
He's doing
chef.
His own thing. You're helping out.
Well,
so
no,
give me
you
a-
have 2 things you want to do anyway, don't you?
But I can do.
This doesn't count towards one of his
Okay.
things.
I can do
This is
3
just
things.
helping.
I got you, baby.
Oh, he's got you.
Wow.
He actually has got you. So describe how you're helping. Just chopping. Just helping with.
Yes, chef. Yes,
You've
chef.
got like legendary short swords or something from the end of the last campaign. So you're just
It's just
using that.
it's an epic one shot from the bear of just the
Yes.
frantic kitchen behind the
So he
scenes.
gives you a +1 to your cooking roll.
That's actually the fact that Ben is quite a good cook is.
Exactly.
All right, so you can choose finesse or instinct for the cooking roll.
Instinct, baby.
Cool. Make it. Roll it.
12, 17.
Oh, nice. Do we get hope for both of these?
He doesn't. He does.
Well, I can pass mine on then. I'll give you my hope because you
You
help
get
me.
to max hope.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm at
could
max
repair
hope.
my armor.
I'm assuming I'm at max hope now.
So then give it to Ben.
You max hope
Yeah.
with
You
the
are
one that you
now
just
with
gave
the
you.
extra hope I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's at max hope.
Now he's
Just. This is better.
So I got
to give it,
17, 20.
20. So the DC for your cooking is 8 plus twice the number of ingredients you used. You used 4, so that's 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 is less than 20, so you win. You succeed. You succeed, and which one was higher? Was that hope? Yes.
Oh,
Succeed with
yeah,
hope.
hope, yep.
Nice. Success with hope. You did use your cookbook, so if you wanted to re-roll either of those, you could have. No. So the meal is now complete. How good is it? How filling? How satisfying? Calculate the meal rating. Quality total. So we're going to roll these up and sum them. So it is going to be a 10, 20, 28. So 28 already. Very good
awesome.
meal already.
That's a f***ing great.
Oh, those zeros.
knows how to
Those
cook.
That
zeros.
tastes
10s.
28.
28 plus the recipe modifier. This is a more subjective thing of like if I think you did a good job of it. Potatoes, garlic. What did you do?
Carrot.
Potatoes, garlic,
And apple.
carrot, and apple.
So
And I assume some water or something.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are we? I don't know.
I'll say
I'm
yeah,
not-
that's good enough. I'll give you a +1 for that.
I don't get any of those there because I chose not to eat.
Yeah.
You won't.
I hope
eat,
you're
no.
enjoying it.
So 28, 29 from
That was
the.
You're just
choice,
watching
mate.
us eat while you repair my
29
armor.
from the recipe modifier, equipment modifier. Because you have a wooden spoon and a fry pan that you took with you,
I do.
you get +1 for both of those, which makes it a 31 so far. Experience modifier. If you want to mark a stress to add on any relevant cooking experience,
I don't think we need to, right? Like,
probably not.
nah.
So don't mark a stress for it. And then the cooking modifier, you got a success with hope, so it gains a +3. So you've got a meal rating of 34. So 34 meals.
which is Michelin
So write
star.
down whatever meal you have. What would you call this meal that you just created?
Oh man,
Garlic, potatoes,
Sweet
carrot,
roast
and
veggies.
apples.
Yeah, sweet roast veggies.
sweet roast veggies.
There you
So-
go. Write down sweet roast veggies 30. What did I say? 34.
Yeah.
And then you don't necessarily need to do your berry eating if you feel like that's enough and you can keep it.
Well, I mean, the berries are going to. So once you've cooked a meal, is that going to deteriorate slower?
it's gonna deteriorate but slower.
Yeah. So I feel like let's just hold on to your meal. That's
Yeah,
great,
cool.
and let's. I'll
Put that into my inventory.
Yeah,
Cool.
and
Yeah,
maybe
that
we
much
either I can
meal
cook this
made.
or we could just eat some raw berries.
You can also eat raw berries, which is just you roll the ingredients and you half whatever you get.
Now,
So,
do
yeah.
I mark? Does my spoon drop to 11 now? Or was it 12?
It does, yes.
Okay. But that's probably where it's
So
going to
so say we eat berries, it's a D8. We roll that D8. What does that?
You roll it and halve it, and then you just get that many hit points and stress back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Great.
Like in most survival crafting games, if you're eating the raw ingredients, it's gonna
Yeah. Okay.
heal you.
Well,
or whatever, but not
I as one of my 2 things, I'm just gonna eat some berries.
How many do you want to eat?
Just one because I've only got.
There you
I've
go.
only
Just
hit one.
roll that and
HP.
halve it.
You can also get hope. I saw from eating.
You can, yeah.
Can I?
Hope, stress, and hit points, however you want to. So if you roll an 8, you get 4 because you're eating them raw.
2.
2. So halved
just
is 1. So you get to mark off 1
I
hit
can have
point.
another berry.
You get to mark off 1 hit point, 1 stress, or gain 1 hope.
Okay, so I'm doing a hit point with that one, and then 1. Can I just get 1 hope?
So there you go. So 1 hit point, 1 hope. Does anybody else want to do the eating of raw stuff, or do you want to eat meal? And you
I'm
can
gonna
say
eat one
for
berry.
every rating of the 34.
No,
you can
let's
subtract
eat
it.
this stuff.
I'll eat
yeah.
one berry.
Eat a berry. There you go. So roll that, halve it.
Is this separate to the
5
big?
is halved, round up to 3. So you mark off 3 points.
So
worth
can I
of
do
what-
1 HP, 1 stress? That's all I've got? Or is that all I've
1
got?
HP, 1 stress, and then
And
if
then
there's
give
1
yourself
left
a hope.
over, you can get your 1
I'm
hope.
full hope. So
Is this
can I
separate
pass
from
my
eating
Pass
the big
that on?
salad? Is this,
Yeah.
Can I get
Pass
on
the hope
first?
to me.
We're not doing
no,
a salad
this is,
anymore, but
this
it's
is the this is the
roasted thing,
eating.
yeah.
Oh, this is so
You
I'm
can eat
not
as much as you want, but eating
this
is
is
the
not
thing
mine.
you do.
I, as my second thing, I'm going to repair my armor, and that just looks like me going.
Which doesn't do it repair.
1d4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 2.
So you did
1,
cooking
2,
and eating,
3,
you did
great.
crafting and repairing, you did eating and repairing.
Done.
And I would like to eat.
You'd like to eat. What are you eating? Raw stuff or you want to eat proper meal?
I want a fucking proper meal.
All right. How much
You kind of
stress do you
need
want to
it.
mark off? Do you want to clear all of it?
Yeah.
How many you got? 6?
5.
5. So mark off 5 points from for marking off your stress. Do you got any hit points you want to get back as well?
Yeah.
2, may as well, yeah.
2 of those, so 7. And any hope you want to gain?
Give yourself 1 hope, may as well.
Yeah, I'll give myself a hope.
Okay, so 8. Mark off 8 from the 34 as he eats 8 points worth of the meal.
8 of my food.
8 of them.
Well, man.
You're not
it's
even
there for-
helping. Stop.
It's there for eating. and I did help you, actually. I chopped it up.
He
did.
was the sous chef.
Helped very
I
well.
don't know if that equates to 8, but okay.
And then,
So eating is one of your things. You've got 3 as an elf. You can choose 3 things.
so I'll repair my armor as
So
well.
your armor, 1d4 plus 2.
Nice. 5.
3 plus 2, 5, so I can clear all those. And then I've got another thing I can do. What the f*** else can I do?
Has anybody got armor that they need repairing that he can repair for you?
I'm full on it.
Anyone need me
Just eat something else and have a hope.
Eat again?
Yeah, I'll
Just get hope from
eat
it.
a
I'll
berry.
fucking have another berry, and I'll
So you eat
give
the
myself
last of
some
your
hope.
berries.
Yeah.
Roll it, have it.
2, half, 1.
One hope.
There you go. You get
Man,
one
we
hope.
all did really. I got
Those berries were
I
not
got
very
real
helpful.
bad berries.
Not
I got
very-
real bad berries.
Yeah, not very good hope. Not very good berries. End of the short rest. While you guys rest, the world doesn't stop without you. So whenever you rest, I get a d4 fear. Oh, 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness. I get 4 fear.
Goodness gracious.
Holy shit. Okay.
The world continues without you. If you take a long rest, I get a d4 plus 4.
Oh wow.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
All right, so as I'm gaining fear and you're doing your things, you're feeling better about eating your berries and eating the sweet roast veggies, you are going to continue on. How are you going to get out of here?
Shall we go to Margaret? She might know how to get out.
Yeah, let's go to Rosemary's retreat. Pay Margaret a visit.
Do you know the way?
No.
There is only one way out of this cave.
I imagine we
Probably
go
that way.
Yeah.
Let's go that way.
Okay.
Let's go that way.
So as you are heading out towards Rosemary's retreat, trying to find the extra cavern, we'll move between rooms on the same floor. We've got traversal here. One of the cool things about Daggerheart I've found is that not only the monsters have stat blocks, but the environments do as well. So for instance, in that previous encounter, if I wanted to, I could have spent a fear to activate its encounter that I gave the environment encounter, which was I gave it pesky bugs. Spend a fear to have 1d4 of the characters mark a stress from the numerous biting insects. So it's just like cool little things that the environment can do.
Yeah.
Just as a process.
So this environment has pleasant music. You all gain a hope.
Well, you're not
maxed out on hope.
you're not actually too
maxed
far
out.
off thinking about it, but you'll get there. In the meantime, on your way to Rosemary's retreat, we're in the tunnels, and the environment here has tunnel traversal. It's a passive feature that just says whenever moving between chambers on the same level, it takes the party 1d4 plus the level, which you're on level 1.
Yeah.
So 1d4 plus 1 hours to get to where you're going. Then you mark a stress from the journey and arrive where you're going. So it'll take you 1d4 plus 1 hours to get to Rosemary's retreat, which is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, so I'm going to tick this down 4 points to 2. You mark off a stress from the journey of the caves. You've been moving through the caves for 4 hours.
No.
You mark 1 stress to get where you're going, but as you arrive
Does
at
the
Rosemary's
food,
retreat-
because our food is about to go down?
the food might start to reduce if you spend more than 2 hours here in Rosemary's
Okay.
retreat.
Yeah.
You've got 2 hours before the food ticks down a quality.
I've done it the second time I've done it today. I keep touching my screen.
I've done it about 3 times.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I keep touching my screen too, and it works.
Oh, bro,
That's my thing.
it's so annoying where I'm like, fucking, it's not working. Oh.
The cave finally opens up to reveal a wide gallery lit with faint oil lanterns, demonstrating the sign of sapient life. From the glow of these faint lanterns, held aloft on posts of wood, stationed equidistant apart along a rough path, you see a path leads to a manor of sorts. A sign nearby reads Rosemary's Retreat.
Oh, so this is where Rosemary lives?
I actually wrote that down earlier.
Confusing, though. It's Margaret.
Rosemary's retreat.
As you approach the manor house, you see a small rockery with a carved water feature on one side of the garden path and a tiny personal herb garden on the other side of the path.
We're still all herbs.
There is a mechanic for stealing herbs, and it will activate an encounter that you don't want to have.
I retract my herb. Comedy
I do not. I steal herbs.
Welcome to Daggerheart, a collaborative tabletop role-playing game of epic and heartfelt adventure, with narrative-driven play punctuated by fast-paced and dynamic combat. What sets Daggerheart apart? Cards bring character abilities to your fingertips. Collaborative tools encourage everyone at the table to be a storyteller. And of course, dice. Players roll 2d12, one representing hope, the other fear, and let the dice decide their fate. Depending on the higher die, hope or fear is gained, fueling dramatic highs and lows of your story. Daggerheart is calling. What stories await you?
Okay, fuck, let's get into it.
I don't.
Comedy retract.
No, I don't.
The door is made of polished stone and brass, and a brass RR on the front door hangs above a large knocker. Just large knockers on the door.
Yeah.
Baradun grabs the knocker.
Boom. I do. Baradun
We
goes
really
up.
are just the most base, base
Sure.
level of humour sometimes, aren't
Yes.
we?
Yeah.
Baradun goes up and
why
gives a
it's
little...
Farty
There's a way to say it's pure.
Opening the door, you look down upon a wee 3'7" goblin with
Hello, Margaret.
olive skin and wavy seaweed-coloured greasy hair swept back in a small uniform of a valet or a butler. I think you recognise this goblin because it appeared to you once as part of a wild surge, holding a tray of good-on snails.
Oh,
That ended up
amazing.
poisoning you.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, hello, guests.
Margaret.
No, Nobbo is the name.
Nobbo.
Yeah, you must be here for the lady. I'll go and fetch her. Come in.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very
You
much.
poisoned me once, by the way.
Yes,
Nobbo.
I remember you.
I have absolutely no memory of that. What is
It was
that?
part of his wild surge. Like
Very
Very
one
small.
of the random
Wild
things on a
surge.
wild
Very
surge
small
table.
moment.
Goblin
2 years
appears,
ago,
offers you some food. If you take it,
think
there's a
it might have been more
50-50
than
chance
2
you
years
get poison. Inside the resort is better illuminated with brighter oil lamps and furnished nicely with carpet runners up the grand stone staircase and wooden tables, chairs, and a grandfather clock. The place seems pleasant and well maintained, and it fills you with a sense of hope. One of the features of this environment is sense of hope, passive. While you're within the retreat, your action rolls use a D10 for the fear die instead of a D12, meaning that you're more likely to be rolling with hope than fear.
Oh.
You can roll higher on your.
Cool. Well.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Does that mean that we're
Less likely to crit because you get
less
if you
likely
get
to
one-
succeed?
You can get less
Depending
points.
on what the DC of things and the difficulty is, yes. But you are more likely to generate hope as the hence sense of hope.
Yeah, well,
Not sense of success.
There's pros and, there are pros and cons.
Gliding down the stairs towards you, a beautiful yet gaunt, sharp-featured woman. By her cheekbones and ears, complexion and hair, you can instantly tell that she is Elven, Eladrin, or Fey. She's dressed in the wealth of a noblewoman and holds herself with the grace of the owner of this resort.
I think she's Rosemary.
Greetings, guests. May I have your names that I may address you correctly?
Baradun and...
Stop.
Hang on.
Wait. What do you know that we don't know?
Well, I just.
May I have your name so that I can address you correctly?
Actually, no.
My name's Bodger.
yeah, Baradun said it. Baradun.
Very well.
What?
My name is Rosemary. It's wonderful to me.
If you give a Fae your name...
Hello.
What is, may I have your name?
You can call me whatever you like, love.
Whatever you like.
And I'm just following Bob's lead.
Bob, is it?
I did.
Damn it.
How do you know this? You don't
That's a nickname.
It stands for something.
Yeah, it stands for something.
Very well.
How do you know that? You don't know anything about it.
You don't know anything.
You've met my
I'm weirded out too, but
you've met my people
Bodger.
before. I see.
yeah.
Yes, you
That
are-
we all have.
You are wise.
That
You are
rings
wiser
a
than your
bell.
friends.
Phase
Yeah.
and names and that actually does ring a weird
My
bell.
name is Retreat Lamp Floor.
Sorry, I meant to say my name is Bodger da Bongo. Bodger da Bongo.
So it's still.
And my
Bodger,
name's
you are-
Baradun. Hi, Saucer Baradun. Lovely to meet you.
Bodger da
Lovely,
Bongo.
lovely to meet you.
Bodger da Bongo.
So, what brings you
Outside
to,
of character, if I say Bob, Because that's technically not my name. Does that
It's not your true name. No.
Yeah, right.
True names have power. Bob does.
You already took a note, Bodger de Bongo. Because I remember. I don't think she's absorbed your name.
Just clarifying Bodger de Bongo.
So may I inquire as to what brings you to my retreat?
We just want to get out of here. Can you?
Yeah,
We fell down a big old hole, didn't we? Well, we got knocked.
We fell into the hole into the brilliance and want to get out, really.
Oh,
That's it. That's the whole goal.
You're unable to cast magic, or?
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, weirdly, something around here is stopping our magic. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that.
What's
Fey woman?
What's up with the tone?
Sorry about him.
Quite rude.
Sorry about him.
Sorry, I was quite stressed.
Quite all right.
The Fae, they give me the shits.
I mean, he's correct. I am the one
See?
repressing your magic.
What I f***ing say?
I do.
You bitch.
Why are you suppressing magic around here?
It powers me.
You bitch.
It powers me in
Don't
some
do that.
ways. I don't accept the hostility when I'm presenting you with hospitality in my retreat.
And it is her retreat.
Roger, calm down.
Understandable that you are
Calm down.
angry at the situation.
Calm down.
Could I invite you for some food?
I'd rather you just showed us the way out of here.
I wish I remembered more Fae rules.
Would you care to dine with me?
I
Bodger
think I
de
am
Bongo.
staying.
Would you give me some salt, some sugar, some cans, some jars,
What something preserved things like
all
like
those
the-
things that I
I
just
could
said?
for
Yeah.
equivalent exchange.
Listen, Rosemary, listen. We want out of here.
Let me tell you then, there are two ways out. I have a scroll that will allow you to cast fly. On all four of you, and you could escape the Plover Caves.
Great.
Thank you very
And that
much.
works out really well. Perfect.
I will do so if you do something for me.
Okay.
The other option is that you could just walk out of here. You could take the journey through the Whispering Dark. But I will warn you that at your pace, it would take you about 4 days, and it is a barren, lifeless void of a cavern. So you must have food enough for the journey. If you wish to just fly out of here, you could, of course, just cook me a meal. I am entertaining a guest in about a week, and I wish for a 3-course meal with an accompanying drink. You cook me such a pleasant meal for me and my guest, and I will give you the scroll.
So, what I see happening here is there is a quest where we have to go and get a lot of different ingredients, and that's difficult, or we have to leave this way, and that's also difficult.
That's quite correct.
Two difficult choices.
What I see is that either way, we're going to have to collect a bunch of things and either give it to her or eat them ourselves.
Yes.
Correct. So I've given you the option. You can choose which way you want to succeed this. Either you prepare a 3-course meal for her, and she'll give you a scroll to fly out, or you prepare and preserve enough meal rating for yourself to last 4 days of journey.
There's no guarantee that, she might go, yes, and here's your flight thing. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh,
The winning condition of this particular one-shot is you cook her a nice meal. She tells you, in case you want to go down the meal route, I am entertaining a gentleman by the name of Emmanuel who comes down to meet with me sometimes, and I would prefer an entree that requires some sort of seafood, a main course that would require meat and some sort of mushroom, a dessert that must be sweet and creamy, and a drink that must contain alcohol and pair well with every one of those courses.
So
One more time.
meat, mushroom.
Seafood?
Seafood entree, a meat and mushroom main,
I'm sorry for all
Sweet
the
and
Americans
creamy.
watching. Entree means starter.
a starter.
Ugh,
Yes,
it's
entree
your
and main.
fault,
Yeah,
not ours.
agreed. A starter, a main, a
you've touched
dessert,
the
and
button.
a drink.
Seafood entree, meat and mushroom main.
A cream and sweet and creamy dessert, and some sort of alcoholic drink that pairs well with each of those. So the drink must also contain something that pairs with seafood, something that pairs with
Can
meat
we
and so on.
can we use some of your supplies from your kitchen?
You can. She will not permit you to use her kitchen or utensils, not any of her ingredients and pantry items, but she will trade pantry items and utensils through Nobbo, the goblin, her butler, if they can give her anything of decent exchange.
Right.
So she says, my valet Nobbo has a way of teleporting that I permit within the caves. Occasionally he will turn up to an errant magic user to offer them a bite to eat.
That's me.
Only half the time does he amuse himself by poisoning it first. Anyway, I bring that up as a means of telling you that should you find yourself in need of anything, and find yourself in an item worthy of a trade, you may merely whistle for Nobbo, and he will appear to you with some of my pantry items. But he has duties to attend to, so I don't waste his time. I'll limit you to once a day. Basically, once a day you can pop in Nobbo the Goblin, who will trade things that you might need. If you can't be bothered finding or sourcing milk or salt or whatever, he'll pop in and go, cool, I'll give you salt, but what are you giving me?
Can we, is there a specific whistle or, do it just easy?
Whatever works for you.
Hey, give me a Nobbo.
As long as one of you can whistle.
Nobbo.
and one...
No, but I'm saying that.
He's saying the racial slur for goblins instead.
No, I'm saying...
That's not what I thought.
Oh, no, you were saying...
Right.
Give me a gobbo.
Give me a Gobbo.
Can we help us?
A Nobbo. Give me a gobbo.
Is it okay if we take some of the herbs from your garden?
If you have something to trade, I'll
I would love to make her a 3-course meal.
I also have.
What do you guys think?
They may attempt to steal from her pantry, kitchen, or herb garden. See environment for the dangers, but doing so risks an encounter with her house staff. So you can try, if you feel like you're good enough at stealing, you could try to steal and get away with it. But if you get caught, you get an encounter with her.
Wait until dark and sneak into the kitchen and just try and make a...
You're underground, it's already dark.
Do you know what? Wait until night time, they're all asleep.
Here's my take on it. Personally, what I would find the most fun thing to do is actually trying to survive and needing to eat to get out. Whereas just getting ingredients for a thing isn't quite as cool. For me, that's my take.
The other option
Sorry, say it one more time. You'd rather fight.
I would rather try to get out myself and needing to eat the things to try and survive That's my take.
That is the option as well. Whispering Dark is rations. If you want to take the only path to the surface via the many miles long, barren, utterly lifeless tunnels known as the Whispering Dark, you need to stock up on 4 days worth of well-preserved rations in order to escape and survive the trip. Each day in the Whispering Dark would take you 2d4 meal points each. So you'd be an average of 5, so 20 per day. So you'd need an average of 80 well-preserved meal points.
So the Whispering Dark is like the exit. So we need to get there, have those resources.
If you want to go Whispering Dark route, you would still do all of the gathering and cooking and ingredients and stuff here.
Mechanically, it's just get all the ingredients.
Yeah, but in one you're focusing on preserving food, and on the other you're focusing on working out a recipe that works for her.
Might as well go with the first one.
So whether you want to go for cooking and recipe or preservation.
Well, it takes a few days to get alcohol, and if she wants an alcoholic drink, we've got 7 days. We could start an alcohol now. We have some lovely apples and peaches. We could make a wee cider. And I think...
and garlic.
Nope.
Garlic cider.
No.
And garlic. I love your garlic cider.
No.
Well, unfortunately...
Greg, we know you love garlic, and we will work garlic in there somewhere.
Garlic
but
is
not in the alcohol.
It's the foundation for every meal.
Wow. Okay, we're going to put some garlic in there. We're not.
You might not be able to work garlic in there because you only gave me one. I gave you one thing of garlic, and you chose not to get any other garlic, so you are out of garlic.
And you used it.
I thought you said. I
gave you 1d10. I said you can start with 1d10 garlic, and you've used it in your cooking.
No, you didn't.
So wait.
So you now
what you're telling me is Greg is without garlic right now.
Correct.
That's a fucking nightmare.
Greg, we can find garlic.
Greg just starts hyperventilating, freaking out.
Would you mind if we, while we head out to get other ingredients, we have the preserving, well, not the preserving, the fermenting of a lovely wee apple and peach cider at your house?
As long as you're not using my equipment, you are welcome to preserve and ferment.
I'll trade you everything. Right, so we need to either trade her something.
I'll give you 26 sweet roast veggies first.
I'll give you all of this meal.
Greg,
we're going to get garlic.
I get the butt of my hammer and it's go.
I put stress. I'm going to put my stress on.
Marcus
I offer stress for character.
Marcus stress, perfect. I love it. I will take off one fear for you voluntarily marking a stress because of the garlic.
I had to knock you out momentarily just to like.
We would love to trade
essence of garlic.
We would love to trade a jar for maybe some vegetables or some wood or some glue.
Of course, I'll hand you a jar for let's say a portion of your carrots.
Great. Okay.
Deal.
She'll take a portion of your carrots and she'll give you one glass jar for helping to start your fermenting.
Okay.
Great. Do you mind if we leave this here to just ferment in your kitchen or something?
I have no qualms about that.
I've got to gather my head around the restraints and rules of this, but okay.
What are you fermenting?
Turn.
We are
Trying to make the apples into cider?
How many apples?
You've got one apples left. You've got two peaches and no berries.
Hang on, hang on, because it has to pair well.
It does.
With
Well
our
done.
meal.
You didn't get any pears, so.
We're completely because I'm thinking meat and mushroom. I'm wondering maybe if actually berries would be better.
We don't have any berries left.
Nah, but we can go back and get some.
I have rules for quick harvest. So anything that you have previously harvested or foraged that we don't want to have to go through the whole rigmarole again, we can just roll that and be like, cool, you collect some berries.
Because depending on what we make, a berry cider might end up
it might
being
go
nicer.
better with the meat and mushroom. I'm just thinking peach and apple or
Apple base is always good, but
While they're discussing this, Greg wakes up from being knocked out. Oh, thank God, it was just a dream. I dreamed. Hear this. I dreamed I'd ran out of garlic.
do you know what the great thing is,
That's
Greg?
good,
That
yeah.
we've not run out of garlic.
Don't worry.
thank God.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We've got plenty. Don't you worry.
yeah, we've got so much garlic. It's coming out of fucking ears.
Very good. That was
well stocked.
What a horrible nightmare.
Anyway.
Okay, so I
what are
reckon
you
we
guys
make
talking
some
about?
apple and berry
cider.
Just to pair with the meat a bit better.
A bit sweeter.
But will it pair with the seafood?
No, it would need to be a bit
we
lighter,
have-
to be honest.
Yeah, but then
There is
we
a-
need to make 2 drinks.
As I say, there is a +1 -1 on whether or not you have thought through does this actually pair well or not?
It definitely will pair well with the dessert and the main, depending what the seafood is. If we get a lighter seafood,
Well, there is a lot of options for seafood down in the reflecting room. There is an underground lake
if
on
there's
level
fish,
2.
then a light fish will go
In Twilight,
well with
there is
with
fish, there is
berries.
shark,
Sure.
there is calamari, there is squid, there is barnacles, all sorts of oysters.
Great. Is there a single alcoholic beverage that would go with all of this?
That's what I'm saying.
As far as the mechanics go, because I'm not a foodie and I don't know I'm leading that on in your capable
the
hands.
two of us that are
side of the
foodies.
But in terms of the mechanics, you just need to have in the alcoholic drink. You need to have an ingredient that pairs well with the seafood, an ingredient that pairs well with the main. And so
Okay,
on.
well, I think an apple would go
An apple goes well with seafood.
and
the berries go well with the meat, and then the pear goes. The peach
peaches
rather
can be
part
Totally,
of.
and
Especially if we use.
Absolutely.
Use
it's
one-
already included.
Totally.
Yeah, I think so.
They've already assumed.
Okay, so apples,
assumed.
peaches, and berries.
So you're going with apples, peaches, and berries for fermenting. You don't have berries right now, and the Giving Tree resets its food every day. You already foraged it for everything it has today, so you can either wait till tomorrow to get berries, or you can try and trade with her with lettuce or whatever you've got.
Did you have any berries on you?
I have berries, yes. So
Okay,
only if
let's
you
trade
wish
some
to
lettuce
Trade.
then.
Let's give you some lettuce for some berries.
Very
Greg
well.
just, so
you
it's not
have,
very recurring. Greg's just going to assume that anything you guys say is going to. It's Greg.
It's
garlic is an
garlic.
unspoken ingredient.
you
Absolutely.
So
With all the garlic we have.
And don't check if you've got any more. Assume it's all there, and we will come and grab it when we need it.
Does he need to roll like a deceit?
it's up to you whether you think you would or not. I think you are wanting to believe.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay, so we do
So you're going
that.
to offer up a D10 quality of the lettuce. She is by nature just going to offer you a slightly lesser quality because it benefits her in the trade. So she's going to give you a D8 in berries, and you can just take the deal, or you can make a presence roll to see if you can.
I'm gonna make a
better than
presence
that. But if you fail the presence roll, she offers you even worse.
Let's get off. We're going to need some
I
meat.
guess
We're
we
going
should head to the fungal forest.
Getting between the levels can take a difficult climb, or you can.
use this fly scroll.
So this is a somewhat open world, sandboxy kind of thing. I have put them out there so that you can choose.
There's a very good chance we could get everything we need on level 2.
We need salt, though.
We do need salt.
We're going to need
So we got to go to level 3 for the salt.
If you're enjoying watching us play Daggerheart, then you could check it out for yourself at daggerheart.com. They have a whole lot of cool resources over there, as well as a quick start guide to see if you might enjoy playing Daggerheart. So check it out, daggerheart.com.